I think going into this game, we just really were thinking of closing down their attacking threats. Their front five is probably one of the best in the league, so just trying to shut that down. And I think we can only build on it because you never know when moving forward into the next four games and into playoffs if we're gonna have to use that formation. So just building on it and kind of working the kinks out.
Yeah, and then just with Julie DeFore's SEI, this team has dealt with so many injuries this year, more than any other team in the league. And then the team has to go on a short trip cross country. How deflating, what has been just the news this week with Julie, and then now just the game as well.
Yeah, I mean, you never want to see a teammate injured, and it's been difficult every single time it's happened. And unfortunately, it has happened a couple times for us this year. But at the same time, I do think we've tried to use that as motivation as well, knowing that we want them out there with us, and when they can't be, just playing for those who maybe can't be out on the field with us. So again, it's difficult, and our, thoughts are with her as well for her recovery and her rehab. But just again, I think we've just tried to use that as motivation as well. And so obviously, again, wanted a better result um, today for that.
Yeah, and then JP, I know you were talking about Layla Harbert and Valor and Laboa, and just just their propensity in training. And then Sam, would love to hear, your thoughts as well on their debuts. And, it's obviously an exciting moment for both of them.
Yeah, I mean, to fill you in, the other day I just said that they've already made their mark in the very little training sessions they've had with us. And so obviously really happy for both of them to debut. I thought both of them did really good with the minutes they were given. Especially Layla. I felt like I was linking with Layla a ton through the midfield. And she just gave us a little bit of life when she came in. Same with Val, taking on players 1v1. And so same thing, we can only build, but it's really good having that depth.
I think it's a credit to them too, because that's not an easy game to come into for first minutes to be in that situation. So yeah, just credit to both of them for doing well coming in and really impacting the game when they got in there.
Yeah, and then just last one for me, just heading into the last stretch of the season, obviously everyone's going to be calling it must wins and must results, things like that. What does the team kind of need to clean up before the BFC match, especially when they're playing some pretty good football coming up too?
I mean, I don't think we need to do anything drastic. Like, this obviously wasn't a result that we wanted here, but at the same time, I do think we have done well throughout this season. There's so many positives that we can take and things that we do very well. And so I think we just need to get back to I don't want to say the basics, but cleaning things up and doing things well that have worked for us throughout the year, and just knowing what our strengths are, and continuing to play our style.
Appreciate you both, and safe travels home.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.